Okay, that wasn't good enough. Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
All right, appreciate it. Thank you, everybody, for coming and being here for this great day. Students in the back, thanks for coming. Community stakeholders, appreciate you guys taking the time to come in today for this ceremonious act. The governor's been busy this morning. Sounds like he's been north of us and going to be heading south of us. Just so you know, this is a handful of our board members who are here. I invited a handful of our community stakeholders, some people that have a lot to do with the success of Fairfield Public Schools, and I appreciate them coming in today. And I'd love to say some of our best and brightest back here in the back, and a few teachers and some media, etc. But I guess with that, I'll let you guys have the floor and maybe take a few questions afterwards and
great.
See a few things around the school if you don't mind.
Yeah, Superintendent, thank you for the invitation, and Representative Jones, thanks for being here. It's great to be in Fairfield. I get to every county in the state every year. You don't learn as much sitting behind a desk, so you got to get out. Especially when something is as big as Montana, you got to go see it and hear. So appreciate your invitation. It's been a real priority to make sure that we have the resources in our schools across the state. When I first came into office, we made it a priority, initially with the TEACH Act, which helped schools raise starting teacher pay. That was in 2021. In 2023, we increased that funding by 40%. And then Representative Jones in this last session introduced the STARS Act, which provided $114 million additional funds to increase starting teacher pay. And you've been able to benefit from that here at Fairfield. And we're here to actually ceremonially sign the bill. So Representative Jones, you want to talk a little bit about what this bill did?
Sure. So first, Governor, thank you for coming to Fairfield. I appreciate that. And to be honest, for investing in student opportunity all across Montana. Superintendent Gordon and trustees, staff, students, members, thank you for joining us today, and thank you for setting this up. Enhancing student outcomes, especially in our rural areas, has been central to a lot of the work I've done in the last decade plus in the legislature. And so I'm pleased that the STARS Act is making a difference. In this time of anger and division, when bipartisan work is so rare, in Montana we got it done. With the governor, with legislators on both sides of the aisle, we worked on helping students, because student success isn't partisan. It is not partisan at all. STARS is a performance-based formula. It directs dollars to where they matter, which is into the classrooms, into the paychecks of teachers, beginning teachers and master teachers. It also rewards schools for ensuring students like all of you graduate with more dual credits, more career tech credentials, so that you have, and hands-on learning, to be honest, so you have better success finding a job or continuing your education. It's about getting results for both students and teachers across the state. In Montana, we faced a hard truth. We started working on it a few years back, and it was that our best and brightest teachers were leaving us for better opportunities elsewhere. They couldn't afford to raise a family here. And so we decided we'd work on a better path than funding and forgetting stuff, or just throwing money and not making sure it went to the classrooms, or, to be honest, the rebate and runners that want to send everything back and pretend to be investing in education. We stepped up and we invested in educating our kids, and we worked together to do it. With both sides of the aisle, with the administration, we proved in Montana we can do that. So to all of you, and I hear from a lot of you, who helped turn policy into progress, the educators, the staff, the students, the teachers, thank you. This is about better opportunities for educating students and for teachers in Montana. And thank you, Governor, for doing this.
Thank you, Representative. So I'm going to sign the bill, but first I have to recognize the First Lady, Susan. She always travels with me, and today is her birthday.
Oh, happy birthday.
And I'll also note, as the son of a public school teacher, and we as parents of a high school teacher, this bill has special meaning. So I'm very happy to sign it. This is House Bill 252, an act generally revising school funding laws, enhancing the school funding formula through incentives, and a housing cost budget authority increase. Thanks to your leadership, I can sign it. you go.
I'll do a great design
All done.
photo.
You can keep that. Great. Thank you for all. We'll love to, we'll probably end the live stream and we'll